Good morning, everybody. So I thought I would do a different kind of vlog style sit down video with you guys this morning, and that is my morning face routine. So I am starting with a clean face this morning. I just got out of the shower and I thought I would just show you guys how I do everyday mommy makeup. I am not a professional makeup person. I do not have any expensive makeup products. They are all drugstore stuff that anybody can find. And even like my brushes are nothing fancy. So this is really just simple mom makeup. So stay tuned if you are interested in seeing how I do my everyday makeup. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna start by putting on some of this Valjean Labs Firm Facial Serum. Now, I just picked this up at my local TJ Maxx for $6.99. I just put this on my face, now being in my 30s. I feel as though I need to try and help any possibility of getting wrinkles too early, crow's feet, all those fun things. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put just a little bit on each cheek and up on the forehead. And if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my mirror here and whatnot. And I like to rub it in right into the creases where you do get those wrinkles in the eyes here and in this section. And then let's rub in that forehead. And anything left on my hands, I bring down to my chin. I feel like as you get older, this little section of your chin doesn't stay as tight. So anyways. All right, then I'm going to move on to, I use primarily Physicians Formula for my makeup. I do have some e.l.f. products and a couple Wet n Wild products. So if you guys are makeup gurus, you know this is like really basic makeup, very minimal. Some of you who are really into makeup would say this is like crappy makeup, but you know what? I am just a stay-at-home mom and I am not trying to impress anybody. I'm just trying to make myself feel good, and these are the products that I like, and I think overall I have very good skin. So I'm going to start with the CC Cream. It is the Correction Color and Care Concealer. So it's in this little stick here. You just twist up, and I rub right from the corners over, and I do that on each side. And then I do one line down just to create that little bit of light and whatnot. I just noticed I had some mascara stuck in the crease of my eye from when I took my makeup off. When I take my makeup off, I actually just use a baby wipe, so it's like nothing fancy at all. Okay. So then I'm going to use this foundation brush here. It is from Wet n Wild. I got these at Walmart. So again, nothing wild and crazy. And I'm not wiping, I'm just blotting here. So getting under the eyes and a little bit on the lid. Then I'm gonna take my e.l.f. product here, and this is finishing powder. And I'm just gonna tap a little bit on underneath my eyes where I just put that concealer with this powder brush. Again, it's a Wet n Wild brush. And I'm just gonna blot really lightly here on each side. And that's just kind of gonna allow, when I put my foundation on, for this not to get all cakey and like crusty and everything like that. So I am using Healthy Foundation Bright Complex Physicians Formula Liquid Foundation here. This is a medium coverage foundation, not super heavy. And I just put a couple of lines on each side. Nothing perfect, a little bit at the chin, and then I will go whoop, whoop. Yeah, it really looks super sexy if I went out in public like this. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take my Wet n Wild foundation brush here. And again, I am blotting. I am not rubbing. And I like to get just below the chin bone here and make sure that your makeup really looks even, not like it's just on your face and then your neck looks white as can be. All right, and we're just doing that. Now I will come back over my eyelids with the foundation, just the eyelid portion. And again, I can't stress this enough. I am not a professional makeup artist. This is like not professional at all. So if you're looking for something professional or you're a professional yourself, probably not the video for you. And I'm basically saying that because I don't want comments from people being like, Mary, you're applying this wrong. Well, for me, I'm applying it correctly. It's how I've been applying makeup for the last like 10 years. So now that I have my foundation on, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Physicians Formula. It is mineral wear and it's correcting powder. So it has the pink, the green, and the yellow for skin correction. And then it also has like a skin tone powder as well. So I'm just gonna lightly put that on. I really focus it on my cheeks where I do have a little bit of discoloration. And again, I'm bringing it right below the chin bone here, a little bit on my forehead. Okay, so then I'm going to move on to my eyes. I honestly have no idea how to do eyeshadow appropriately or how to do the wings. I don't know any of that stuff. So I actually just use a highlighting powder. It's from e.l.f. And I just put a little bit of that on my brush. This is a highlighter brush, but I also use it as my eye brush makeup for makeup. And I literally apply it to my lid and my upper portion of my eye. And that's all I do. It's nothing fancy at all. So I have that. I'm just gonna put it to the side because I actually do use it for here and then this area, but I'm going to actually apply my bronzer first. So I'm gonna quickly just basic contour my face. It's nothing fancy. So I'm going to make a fish face to get my cheekbones here. And this is from Wet n Wild. It is just a contouring little like stick here, and it's done me very well. So I do not put a lot of this on, as you can see, but there you go. That's what I got. I got a little bit here, and then on my nose, then again on the same on this face over here. And what I'm going to do is just take my finger, lightly circle it so that I'm taking some of it off, but not a lot. And I'm going to do that in all the sections here. And again down here, I'm going to just take from the jawbone and go down. I don't want to bring it up onto my face. I want to do this to give a jawline here. Now I know it's still very strong here, but we are going to fix that when we go to put on some powder. And up here, you just want to bring it to your hairline. Then I'm going to take my Wet n Wild powder. It is just Ticket to Brazil is the color. It's $7.39, and I am going to just put that on the same areas that I just put all the powder on. And I have a little powder brush here for that. And so that's going to get rid of that line as well, as I'm using the brush as opposed to my finger. And I'm just focusing this on my cheekbones here, nothing fancy. Then bringing it up on the top and just a little bit down here. I don't want to put too much here. Okay, then I'm going to use the Physicians Formula powder palette, and this is just a blush. It's like just like a darker blush. And I'm going to put that on the same areas there, just again to bring out some color. And I do use it all in the spots that I use the contour. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to that highlighter from e.l.f. here. And I'm going to highlight the high cheekbone above the contouring. And then when you do the fish face, then I'm going to put the highlighter here as well. Just a little bit, not a lot. And then just in your, right down the center of your face here, I'll touch up the eyes if I feel as though they're not enough. And then my mascara is nothing fancy. It is Wet n Wild Max Fantastic. Again, all drugstore stuff, guys. There you go. There you have it. That is my everyday makeup for you guys. It has a little bit of contouring here and here. You have the basic eye, you have the mascara. I'll put some like Vaseline on or basic chapstick. I don't wear lipstick or anything, so Everyday Mom makeup. I will link everything below. I don't get any kickbacks or anything like that, but I will send off the links for everything I used here, so if you guys are interested, or you can just go to your local drugstore and check out the Physician Formula section of the makeup, as well as Wet n Wild and e.l.f. So thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time. Bye!